I was reading that scripture, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they're old, they won't depart from it. You know, as I read that scripture, I thought about and was reminiscing on my youth. As I grew up in the Baptist church, it was actually a small Baptist church. For those who don't know, I grew up in Chicago, and in the Baptist church was located on the low end, we call it 43rd and Lake Park, and it was next to that grocery store, One Stop. I think it's the only grocery store called One Stop in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. We love that grocery store because we used to go there a lot as kids. We used to get our food from there. You know, each ministry will serve food on specific Sundays. They would serve dinners, and they would do this to raise money. And most times they would have a lot of chicken sandwiches available before morning worship started, and they were delicious. Okay, so I got me some fried chicken. I actually sometimes would call in my order before I got there, and we would go sing in a choir full and ready for worship after that chicken sandwich. Okay. But I just miss it. I miss the old church songs. I miss the old church hymns. I miss the mothers of the church and how they used to hug me and how they used to give me candy on the side. It was more discipline and youth. You know, parents didn't mind the elders correcting their kids. It was a family. We had church services all day long. Morning started with Sunday school, then morning worship at 11, 3:30 afternoon service, 6 o'clock BTU, at 7:30 evening service. It was, and in between these services, we would go to the lakefront and we would just talk with our friends and everything. So I really do miss it. My mom had me involved a lot on these ministries. She was a youth officer. She was over the youth a lot with activities, singing groups, praise dance teams, doing outreach, community outreach. My mom was involved in a lot of it. And this has shaped and molded me to become, you know, a strong spiritual leader nowadays. So when I think about my experiences and my the memories of my childhood, you know, this has actually helped my faith today. And so spiritual growth is essential. It is essential, and it starts in your youth. And so I encourage you all, parents, or those who may know youth, to get them involved in the church. And, you know, I, of course, love people. But when it comes to the Lord, I am serious about his work, his business, as you can tell on these videos, because it started here. It started here. And this is where we need to, this is how, you know, we are to train up our children, as I quoted that scripture in the beginning of this video, in the way that they should go. All right, because we are here to fulfill the mission of God in our lives, and it starts in youth. All right, God bless.